all talk about AI and machine learning and all these exciting new technologies. And frankly, we're still at the beginning of a lot of it, but we've already seen it making an impact where AI can quickly look through thousands of small attributes of like driver's license or any type of identification form. This is
Hmm.
where AI is going to absolutely accelerate. And I definitely believe that we'll see more and more of it to protect the dealer because the fraudsters are also going to use it more and more inside their bad actor kind of initiative. So a good case in point, I just posted something on LinkedIn, which was very interesting coming out of one of the universities where now with deep fakes, it was one person, yet it was a completely different person talking, but it showed someone else's face in the video meeting. So it's allowing fraudsters to create almost a false identity that you interact with that you think is legitimate. And though if you're really good, you can spot it, right? And the spots are always around the mouth and the eyes and the nose and the correlation of where they are at. But it's very interesting because for an average person, I could just say, "Hey, Sean, I'm on a kind of bad internet signal." So you would discount those little things that maybe your spidey senses said that looks weird. That person talking, you would go,
Hmm.
"Oh, they're on Wi-Fi," because we've been in those meetings, right? We've been in the Zoom meeting or Google Meet where your face freezes, right? And you're like, "Ah." And
Yeah.
so I see a whole world unloading onto us where the fraudulent actors will try to continue to work on that technology to give them an extra layer of protection to create fraudulent transactions. And dealerships are going to have to respond to be able to almost combat the AI with AI to
Hmm.
analyze documents, analyze faces, look for mismatch behavior. So the great thing about AI is it can disseminate an enormous amount of data and find and spot patterns that we as humans just are not good at doing. And to me, that's the real key of where this technology will be leveraged is looking for the anomalies that humans just don't have the depth of skill, knowledge, and experience to highlight.
Fascinated by that answer. Immediately made me think about, uh, and tell me if I'm interpreting this wrong, but if I'm a dealer and I know that there are a lot of different issues that I need to be solving, but in this particular case, I'm tuned in because identity fraud is an issue and I want to educate myself about it. Am I getting this wrong? But I don't think so. If I'm a dealer, I need to be aware of the fact that the fraudsters, all the people who would intend to use whatever's at their disposal for maybe more evil purposes, nefarious purposes, that if you're a dealership and you do nothing, you literally think that the cost of doing nothing is zero, which it definitely isn't. But you you should, if nothing else motivates you, realize that the bad guys also have access to when new technology, new layers like this are introduced, that they'll use it. So you certainly don't want the bad guys to get better at being bad guys and then do nothing in your dealership. So do I have it wrong that if you were to do nothing, that the bad guys now also can advance their ability to defraud dealers because of technology? And so you kind of need to be able to fight fire with fire. I think you said something like that. AI, both as offense and defense. Is that, am I interpreting that correctly?
Absolutely. Look at it this way. Think of this, Sean. How many assets are the value of cars that are highly mobile, easy to acquire, right? Not many. So
Yeah.
defrauding like a house, I get caught, I can't pick up the house and move it.
Yeah.
Car is a very expensive asset that's highly mobile.
Mm.
So I could defraud a dealer. I could have that vehicle to a port in a container on its way to China, where I'm going to make 400% on the value of that car by the time the bank comes looking for the first payment.
Mm.
So you have an asset class that is highly mobile, and fraudsters like it.